Hey guys, it's War coming back at you again. This time we're going to be running a little bit of DeadMines. You'll see I have my 63 lock, War Wraith rather. Uh, just blew the door. Of course you're going to get a couple of pirates coming through. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to tank with a lock through some of these lower instances, helping your buddies out. Now, the reason these guys are pulling aggro, of course, is because they're between the levels of 11 and 15. Which is no big deal, you know. Just cast corruption on these things and move right along. So, here is the first major pull that I'll do. Just gathering these guys up with my Void Walker. You want to use your Void Walker, especially if you're Demonology, use a Void Walker instead of your Felguard. Because Felguard hits a little bit too hard for these guys, and as you probably know, if you don't do any actual damage yourself, then, well, you receive no experience and no loot for the kills. So, just let the Void Walker smack them around a little bit to get aggro on them. And I'll cast a Rain of Fire. I pulled a few of them off, not all of them, no big deal though. I'll just go back around to my Void Walker, and generally he'll be able to pull them back off of you. If not, just go ahead and cast Corruption on them, and generally that DPS will kill them off pretty good. Okay, that was the first pull. You'll see us looting here. A lot of greens drop in DeadMines, so I'm doing this pro bono for the video. Just wanted to get a quick group together to throw it together. A couple of rogues up here you'll have to take care of. Generally you'll be able to see them. Sometimes, you know, you might not see them and you might grab them by accident, but if you've ever done DeadMines before, you'll know they're there. This Tauren guy is a bunch of fun, especially if you're trying to get a regular group together. He does that nice little stomp, which for some reason didn't affect me this round, so I went ahead and threw a couple of dots on him. And that time I did get stomped, but as you'll see, my dots kept doing damage and he just falls. Okay, whenever you actually get on the ship, you'll want to keep the group behind, because it's very, very easy for them to pull aggro on anything on this ship. They can pull it from the actual level on top of where I'll be going here in just a second. And I'll go ahead and Soulstone the Paladin, just in case one of the other guys dies from pulling aggro or what have you. But nothing bad happens, so it's all good. Just be going down here, pulling all the guys on this level. A lot of times them parrots that hang out with the pirates will go back to some of the lobies and try to beat them down, but they're non-elite, so I should be able to handle them fairly easily. See, I just cast a corruption on that dude. I wasn't really worried about him too much. Brings him down pretty quick. See, I got probably about 20 or so mobs gathered up here. Just back up and cast a Rain of Fire on them. As usual, I'll end up pulling one or two. But not a big deal. I'll either regather them with the Void Walker or just cast Corruption and wait for that to take its toll. Do get interrupted fairly often, but no big deal. Now I told them to come along with me whenever I got to this side of the ship here, but they just kinda stayed back. I guess it's not a bad thing. They still got their experience and whatnot, so I ain't too worried about it. As I said, a lot of greens drop here. A lot of trash and stuff you can sell off for some easy silver, and of course they drop copper and silver too. Good stuff. You'll see me asking about our paladin, because whenever I soulstoned her, I thought she was making a joke that she was gonna be AFK because, you know, she dies, she could just soulstone. But yeah. But we decided just to go ahead without her. But she ended up joining up in the end, so it's all good. And in case you haven't guessed, this is my main tune. Long story behind this one. With as long as I've been playing, you would think that it would easily be 70 by now. But like I said, a long story behind that. I've actually kind of put my leveling on hold for a few. I probably will get 70 right before Lich King comes out to prepare to just go ahead and level to 80. There ain't really much of a reason to level all the way to 70 at this point, because by the time I'm ready to raid, well, everybody be ready to level. So you'll see us going up here to the deck, and we'll be pulling the captain here. At this point, it's kind of hard to start clicking on the right guys to get aggro on them. So whenever I actually do cast my Rain of Fire, I'll pull a little bit more than I would like. If you do pull some, don't freak out. I mean, these guys don't hit that hard whenever you're at upper levels. So you'll see me go ahead and regroup them. And if you see the guy that just fell up towards the top right, you'll see something funny about that here in just a few.